Hi everyone, 732 Review Crew here. I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And we are back today with Avatar: Last Airbender. This one is episode 3 titled Omashu, and this is the live Netflix version. I'm very excited for this.
I'm so stoked for Omashu. This is like one of my favorite episodes from season 1.
Plus, I also think we all really enjoyed last episode.
Oh, last episode
last episode was great.
The quality just keeps getting better and better. The actors just keep getting better and better, in my opinion, in terms of just their mannerisms, their enthusiasm.
It seems like they're really getting into the role.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see how this keeps developing. Now, if you're new here, thank you for joining us. Otherwise, I think we're ready to just jump right into this episode in 3, 2, 1, and thanks for watching.
We strike tonight.
Shouldn't we wait? We don't have the numbers.
For the first time in a century, we have hope.
People are going to start acting out, they said.
She works at the palace. She's willing to help us at great personal risk. Fire Lord Ozai must die tonight!
Oh, it's personal revolution? Huh.
It's a trap.
Woo.
There is no way out. My compliments on making it this far. Then again, we in the
Oh,
Fire
she's a spy.
Nation have
Yeah.
always prided ourselves on our resourcefulness. Isn't that right, Azul?
I knew it. She looked crazy.
Yes, Father.
She seems young
Well, she was young.
for Azula.
No, she's about the right age.
Yeah.
May have stopped us tonight, Ozai. But there is one out there who cannot be stopped. The one who will restore balance to the world. The one who has returned to us.
Wow.
Damn, bro.
Yay, she's crazy.
Zuko has found the Avatar.
Your brother has done the impossible. Just as I'd asked.
He wasn't supposed to return from his exile. Okay.
The monks always told us to find a place where emotion meets spirit. A place deeper than thought. Tap into your feelings and gather energy from them. Tap into your feelings.
Is that her mom being killed?
The monks always said I never listened. I think that's what they said. I never listened. All the more reason for us to get to the Northern Water Tribe, right? That's right. We've got the best waterbending masters in the world. I might even listen to them.
Okay, it's time to go. We shouldn't stay in the same place for too long.
Yay!
I love Momo.
Yeah.
I think it's another airbender.
Word is, Zhao failed his officer training program 3 times.
Did I ask for your opinion?
Ooh.
He was only trying to help.
He was gossiping about a superior officer.
An officer you don't like?
Beside the point.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Omashu! That's sick. That's what I want my Minecraft city to look like.
Woo!
I forgot about this scene.
We just could use a little help getting inside.
I've added the turnip sack. Sure you can make that look good too.
Hee.
Wink.
It's just
So how do you know we're not a threat?
Just the feeling.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. Pretty cool.
huge door.
Multiple layers too.
Mm-hmm.
Hot take, but I mean, my pick would be earthbending all day. You can build your own house. Like anywhere. I live here now. This is my rock house. What would you guys pick?
Totally not.
Omashu can be a dangerous place.
Right. That's the vibe I'm getting. Is he supposed to be like Jet?
No, because that happens later.
I know.
Oh, the cabbages!
Hey, watch out for my...
Yeah! That was him.
Oh. Was he in Omashu?
Yeah.
You're not an airbender.
No.
No, this is supposed to be later. What the?
Under attack?
He's an airbender. And you're a waterbender.
Hey, she's useful. Yeah. Yes!
Are you all right? Are you hurt?
Dad, I'm...
Mikey's so.
Do you know who that is?
Yes.
Yeah, I know who that is.
My name is Sai.
I just landed. How was I supposed to know there'd be another bombing?
Bombing? You mean that wasn't an accident?
Nothing the Fire Nation does is an accident.
Yes, 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 yes.
His hair is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I love him.
Sokka?
This stuff is incredible. I mean, look at this.
Those are for cleaning under your toenails. You can get bloody.
Aww.
Jeez.
This place used to be incredible. A place I couldn't wait to see. A place where amazing things were created, not destroyed.
Damn.
If I'm going to save the world, I have to do it one person at a time. That's why I'm staying in Omashu. Because I want to help. And I think I can.
He's done nothing.
Oh!
Spent 3 years on an ocean cruise while I've been here doing everything Father has asked.
As imagined by
Who's the one
Zola.
risking her life to root out traitors?
Zuko may be banished, but he's out there exploring the world. If I were him, I wouldn't want to come back. Technically, he is first in line to be Fire Lord. Not that he deserves to be.
There are always ways to get in the game. If you know which pieces to play.
My mother told me stories of the Avatar and how he'd return one day. Dad, do you remember her stories?
What I remember is that your mother was taken from us by this cursed wolf.
You pretend like you don't care what's going on out there, but I know you hate the Fire Nation as much as I do. I mean, why else would you build all this if not to help our army? I have a hunch about where the bombers might be gathering. It's high up on the mountain.
Uncle Iroh and I will go. No one else.
As you wish. I trust you understand the danger. We know what it means to be on our own.
Ooh.
I love the cities in this show. Pretty long note.
Fire Nation spies.
But that means the Mechanist is a...
Traitor.
I love that he's still wearing like bright red.
Yeah, I know.
Is this supposed to be Jet?
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are you?
You can call me Jet.
Man, what a
I
cool
love
character.
his hook blades.
Yeah.
They're so fucking cool.
I need some goggles, Zane.
Pursuit was so clumsy, I wasn't sure you'd ever catch up.
Big talk for someone who's outnumbered.
Good thing I brought friends then.
That's wild.
Ooh.
Yo.
That's pretty sick.
I forget he's got the swords are like actually cool.
Oh, Katara!
Water whip.
Okay.
Water blast.
Oh yeah. I brought friends too.
Big guy.
Tiny.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
Hey, buddy!
Woo. They're gonna make me like Jet's gang in this one.
Mean swing, Pipsqueak.
We do like Jet's gagging.
Cool attacking that flame head. Thanks, Pipsqueak.
He's the Duke. I'm Pipsqueak.
Who are you people?
We're the good guys.
We're the good guys.
He needs a bigger stick. It's not
Right.
big enough.
Very clever. Your father must be proud of you.
Oh.
Yeah, Dad doesn't really pay attention to stuff like this. He's got more important things to worry about. He's a warrior.
The world is filled with warriors. There are far too few great engineers.
Whew.
It's not always easy to find your path in life, but when you find it, You must embrace it.
I think he sometimes wishes I was more like him. Don't get me wrong, he's incredible. After the Fire Nation attacked our village, he kept us alive. I want him to see that we have to do everything we can to save the world. Because if not us, then who?
You just took it on yourselves to fight the Firebenders?
Well, if not us, then who?
Hey, they just said that.
Everyone here has lost someone to the Fire Nation.
The Firebenders weren't behind the explosion.
Fucking Jet. Okay, hate Jet. Jet, she's from the Water Tribe. You think she's gonna get cold?
It was quiet the night my mom died.
That's a little different.
And every day, she would stop when the sun rose. She would watch and smile.
Remember the sunrise.
Water whip.
Yeah.
Yay.
What?
That was such an unenthusiastic cheer.
Yeah. Well,
You had knocked a bucket over. I mean, she did it.
I mean, there's just so much more cool shit she's gonna eventually be doing.
It's her journey, dude.
I know.
What are you doing? Trying some Omashu barbecue. Often you get the opportunity.
White Lotus.
What happened there?
Given how long this war has lasted, who knows where true north lies in the Fire Nation.
Ooh, he's trying to tell you.
I'd be in your debt if you kept me informed on the progress of your mission, particularly as it relates to Prince Zuko. To the Flame Eternal,
Zhao.
Princess Azuka.
Oh, yeah.
It may have taken a while, Lieutenant Day, but we are finally in the big game.
We also found these. The ropes from the turnip cart.
Ah, fucking Jet.
So it wasn't the Firebenders behind the explosion? It was.
You're not gonna believe this. I know who's behind the bombings. What? No, Jet's not the bad guy. Sai is.
Are you kidding me? Sai's done nothing but help us. Well, Jet's a con artist who lied to our faces. And for all we know, Sai could be working with the King's men to root out spies. Like, he's headed to the palace right now. He could be reporting everything.
You're wrong.
This is just like you, Katara. Willing to believe anything as long as it helps you.
So sick of you treating me like I'm a little girl.
Then grow up.
Oh.
Damn.
Where are you going?
To prove you're a jerk.
Oh, yeah? Well, I don't need proof of that.
That was spot on. That was great for Sokka.
Would you like to try one of
Not right now.
They're never gonna say the word, are they? Uh-oh.
Jet, what are you gonna do?
No.
We know how to take out the garbage.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm so clumsy.
No. Bruh.
You're going to blow him up?
Not just him. He's got an audience with the king. This is our chance to burn out this city's diseased heart.
How disillusioned he was.
You are the bad guy. Innocent people are gonna die, Jet.
That's the price of freedom.
Nothing you can do to stop it.
Aang. Bro, Zuko.
God damn it, Zuko.
This is my fight.
Yeah. Come on, Aang, let's see it. Oh,
Keep
come on,
your
fuck him up.
firebending in check, or you'll have the Earth Kingdom army to deal with.
Woo.
I think double the size, though.
Yeah, do the thing. Do the thing.
Send them all at once, Aang. Come on.
Ooh, got him. I was just watching this dude try and, like, hit a kid.
How dare you hit that child? You animal.
The end of the line may be coming soon.
1, 2, 3.
Bro. Bro.
Ouch. My knees, my ankles.
Yeah, slamming into a rock like that. Yikes.
Hey, at least it fucking made it.
I know.
Why is this so important to you?
You're an enemy of the Fire Nation.
And that's it? That's why you've been hunting me for 3 years?
How do you know it's been 3 years? You have my notebook.
His cameras!
My cabinet!
He's dead! They built up to it. Oh, I love that.
Say something.
It's not Boomy. Is it?
No.
What? Nice.
Damn.
You only have one fiery arrow, huh?
How did no one notice a flaming arrow in a tree?
Go. Save yourself.
What?
For the Fire Nation!
Fire the we gotta get in the water.
Arrow!
Oh. Uncle.
Now Zuko's alone.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
Huh.
Stop!
That was a fun episode.
Oh, that was really interesting that they started blending storylines together rather than just going off the raw episode log. Because Jet did not pop up in Omashu.
Exactly.
And that king did not look like who we were expecting either.
Well, that might be...
Actually, we're not supposed to suspect him, so okay.
So I think the king that we're thinking is currently, you know, still in his... Remember, he's suspended and hung above the ground?
No, that's after this.
Is that after that? Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
you're right. That's after that. I don't know. Yeah, it might be a different king. Might be a different thing going on. They're obviously going to include the character that we're looking
also,
for. But
did Zuko follow them into Omashu?
I don't remember. I don't remember, honestly.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
But it is a departure from what they've been doing so far, which is following the script.
Well, because technically, you know, cartoon spoilers here. When they meet the boy and his father, they are...
That's in like season 3.
No. They meet them at an air temple. And
it's at an air temple.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Aang thinks they're airbenders. So he's like, is it the northern air temple?
But it's after... But I thought it happens after they go to the northern water tribe.
No, because Aang uses it to help fix his glider.
No, it's before.
It is before.
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
It might be like, because it's like 20 episodes, right? It might be like 15.
Okay.
I don't remember a lot of this. Might have to do a rewatch.
Yeah. Well, either way, they have to compress it since they put out 8 episodes for the season or whatever.
Well, you said the season was missing.
They're trying to condense.
Also, like the Jet storyline and that storyline are the ones that are kind of like filler episodes. Like they still serve the purpose of like the growth of the character.
Yeah, I mean, Jet's storyline is really good, though.
Jet's storyline is a very interesting one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't think this was bad, but it definitely threw me for a loop since it's our first departure from.
It is, and the one thing I like how they did the young boy and his father, the two characters, and Jet as well and his crew. Those are some very good casting decisions again. So I don't remember the young boy.
Sure, yeah, Jet's character is very good.
I mean, Mikey loved the dad.
I love the dad. Well, I love him as an actor.
Yeah, I know.
He was like, yes.
No, we're
like, what?
My life is complete.
I think we're wrong about the king. No,
I'm looking up spoilers, Mikey.
Well, that's not. It's not a spoiler.
Even though we've all seen it.
Who do you think it was?
Big jacked crazy guy.
He literally comes out and looks like a crazy dude.
Yeah, but this is this isn't Ba Sing Se.
No, the Ba Sing Se's king was okay. Spoilers. Sorry, anybody right now. Do now. Okay. Ba Sing Se had the glasses and he's a nerdy guy that has a bear.
Yes, Boomy is the king of Omashu.
Yes, Boomy's the king of Omashu.
But he looks like a crazy old dude that looks scrawny. And then when he rips the robe off, he's like, whoa!
But Aang is like, I need to go visit my friend who lives in Omashu, and when they go, and it's Boomy.
Yeah.
But you forget that Aang's 100 years old, so Boomy's like 112 also.
Yeah.
And they're technically the same age, but you know, Aang has to prove himself. I believe that he is who he says he is. So they do the race on the things. Remember?
Yeah.
So that's a whole fun thing. The king might be slightly different for right now, especially because they're saying the king is full of corruption and whatnot. Jet saying that. Maybe they did somebody else.
Well, they also talked about how Boomy was going crazy, and the king of Omashu was a crazy old man.
Yeah, it's true.
So that could just be like Boomy being Boomy.
Yeah, I don't remember the father being indicted like this either. Or spying with the firebenders in Omashu.
What? Not in Omashu, but that's the basis for the Fire Nation airships is him.
Yeah.
I know that, but I remember him being in Omashu is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, he was not in Omashu.
All right, let's wrap up the spoiler segment there.
No, that's fine. Most people who watch this are probably watching the show based on that. So wrapping up the spoiler segment, I had a lot of fun with not only the designs of the set again, the CGI and whatnot too, but the character designs, because you get to see in the beginning of the episode Fire Nation civilians. And in this one, we see some Earth Nation civilians. We've seen air nomads, and we've seen water tribe members. So we've now seen basically members of every nation and a city from their nation. and the unique design, and it's awesome. Like I was getting Minas Tirith vibes from when they went to Omashu at first, with how it's designed, with the walls and the systems.
I don't get Minas Tirith, but yeah,
Built
no,
to the
it was really cool. Yeah.
The Earthbenders once again continue to be the coolest in terms of bending. Now during this episode, Joe asked what bending style we would like if we could have it. My answer would be, I think I'd want to be either an Earthbender, like you said, or a Waterbender, because Waterbending is technically the most OP bending.
Airbending is the most OP bet.
Because of something we're not going to talk about right
airbending
now,
too, but yeah, you're right.
Well, because it has like the most capabilities of murdering people.
Yeah.
Like outright.
I mean,
I'm going to condense all the minerals in your body and you'll slowly die the next week.
I mean, earthbending's cool and all, and I would definitely would.
Bro, metal bending is wild.
But there's also fire bending, which you get the lightning.
Lava bending.
What do you mean? I could I could get on a hot air balloon, and then how is your earthbending gonna hit me?
Lava bending.
I can be like, psst, and I'm up.
Okay.
And I'm up.
All right, guess what? I guess you're just gonna play the floor is lava forever.
Also, ice bending is a thing too.
Yeah. I mean, it's like that's like the most adjacent of other.
It's cool, but we're getting a little off topic with that.
Yeah, Mikey, you always off the rails. Honestly, I love what they did with the cabbage guy.
Oh my god, the cabbage guy!
I feel like in the show, he says it immediately.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
cabbages.
That's because
cabbages.
the gang shoots off a cart and it pushes over his car for the first time, and he's like, "My cabbages!"
Doesn't he get like knocked off the mountain or something too when he's walking into the city at first? And that's
that I don't remember.
But I love how they hyped this. Like you said, I would have been laughing. I would have enjoyed a gag if
they just never said cabbage, but they kept showing him.
But they built him up to say "my cabbages," and it was great.
Yeah,
you know. One of the greatest characters, one of the greatest legacy characters, gag characters, whatever you want to say, is the Cabbage Guy.
Well, yeah, because even in Korra, he goes on to be very successful and have Cabbage Corp.
Yeah! Now, we had a little bit of Momo and Appa in this one. Appa, not really getting too much characterization. Like
Momo.
No,
Dude,
Momo
Momo got 5 seconds.
We got the biggest introduction here was May and Ty Lee, which I was not happy with their casting.
You weren't? Why?
I wasn't. I mean, May's not bad because May got like the brooding thing down, but like Ty Lee, just I don't know the way that she's like drawn versus the person they cast her for. It's a stark contrast compared to what they've done with everyone else.
Sure, and Azula's up in the air for me
because like Ty Lee is supposed to be like this contortionist from the circus, and she was in big robes, so we couldn't tell, but it looked like it wasn't going to be the perfect like match like they did for Zuko or Aang or even any of it.
Now, I like how they're adding a little bit of their own story in these episodes, like the beginning of the last episode, and I think the beginning of this episode as well as the first one. They're adding a little bits of their own flair into it in terms of, there was a revolution. They did say that when people find out the Avatar is back, both sides are going to fight even harder than before. And so these people found out that the Fire Lord, is technically vulnerable because the Avatar is back, so they tried to do a coup. And Azula was that member who worked on and I thought that was her. I didn't say it.
I'm actually wondering, like, they definitely didn't do anything like that in the show.
No, in the TV show, all Fire Nation members were very loyal.
How did they introduce us to Azula? Or is it just way later?
She just shows up, and I think that Fire Lord's talking to her. And
I don't remember.
Yeah. So, okay, whatever.
I remember. Now, I've been having a great time, too, as the cast develops. Sokka in this episode had some great developments in terms of his character, little jokes here and there. I feel like if I shut my eyes and listen to like the TV show,
Sokka's doing great.
Sokka's
great.
Sokka
has tier pay.
I think Aang's also doing really well.
Yeah, he is.
Aang is too.
Katara is hitting it pretty solidly.
The only thing I have yet to see that I remember more fondly from the show is Aang being like a bit of a jokester while fighting.
Yeah.
Especially in season 1.
Yeah.
Like later on, like it's like a huge battle and he's like still fooling around the whole time while he's absolutely devastating people. But like
we haven't been getting that vibe yet.
Yeah, we haven't. I feel like I mean, in this it was a mix because he like grabs the baskets and he's like throwing the plates, so it's like half there, but not the same energy.
It wasn't the right energy. Yeah,
it wasn't. There's only so much you could do with actual live action gag humor like that.
Sure, but I'm just saying they don't really seem to be trying to replicate it the same way.
No, which is fair.
At least not from what we've seen. It's been more of just like him, like.
I mean, this has been pretty much one fight. Seriously, yeah. We'll see what happens.
Now, the one thing I'm very looking forward to is the finale, because the finale has a very important couple scenes in it.
We don't even know if we're going to get to the finale.
I'm pretty sure we're going to get to the finale in this. I think they're going to do it based on how the seasons were. First season, second season, third season, first book, second book, third book. Now, I don't remember this part in the animated series, but Aang hasn't even tried waterbending yet at this point. And I feel like when they had the waterbending scroll, I feel like the waterbending scroll was purchased at a town.
Yeah.
Or stolen from pirates. And you're right. They both look at the scroll, but Katara hogs it because she wants to be the better waterbender because she's a waterbender or something like that, or because she's ashamed that she can't bend super well. Also, there was a slight difference with Katara's mom dying in this, because in the animated show, they just take her away for being a bender, which obviously she probably dies or get put into a camp.
They're big on the whole burning people alive in the live action.
Like, we got the budget, we're going to use it.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, the burning people alive thing is, it's actually great because it shows like
the Fire Nation.
Yeah.
And there's a whole thing with currently right now they're trying to find a waterbending master and go to the North Pole to do so, which is in line with the story. Now this is a little spoiler again, but we're gonna give it a little second. Do you guys remember what happens in the North Pole with the waterbending master?
Yeah, I actually remember
we watched that. Spoilers for the ending. He doesn't train Katara because he doesn't think girls could waterbend.
But then he does.
When she proves it. Yeah. So Katara's grandmother sent her on a quest to the North Pole to meet a man who she remembers, because Katara's grandmother was in love with him, but he won't even teach Katara waterbending. So I think Grandma was sending her there to be like, haha, fuck you. That's my opinion. I'm looking so forward to that scene too, because
dude, Grand's so sweet, and she's also cunning, so she's definitely like, I'm gonna send him up there, and he's gonna be like, nah, and she's gonna punch him in the face and force it.
They're adding a lot to Gran in this series too, which they didn't have in the first series. Gran was there, she pushed her away, whatever. But this, they're like, Gran gave her the scroll, this and that. So Gran has been a great supporting character, especially in the absence of either of them having parents, because mom's dead, dad's gone. And as we said during the show, one thing that makes sense too is
spoiler.
One thing we didn't know, most of the adults are dead in this universe or non-existent. Now, whether that's because of
it's
kids
what I commented,
but there's a war.
They've been at war for 100 years.
So
it's the whole reason why Sokka and the kids are protecting the Southern Water Village.
And anytime somebody's a bender, they usually take either the Fire Nation takes them, or they get taken by their own nation to become a warrior, because benders warriors. The adults who are benders be taken to be warriors too, which leaves, like you said, these children, which is amplified or shown even further with Jet and his crew being orphans, and they don't have anybody to teach them wrong from right. All they know is Fire Nation killed my family and I'm angry, and Earth Nation is doing nothing, so we need to cut out the toxicity and also kill the Fire Nation at the same time. So they're taking out their anger in the wrong spots. But speaking of Jet's crew, I thought the live action casting for all of them was great.
Yeah, no, that was really
solid.
solid.
Was so cool.
Yeah, no, it's really good. I had no issue with any of that.
Now, I'm just wondering, since this is starting to divert from the script, how Iroh's going to get out of Omashu and not get thrown in prison.
I don't remember that.
Right? Because this never really happened. So this is like a whole new, like, what will they do?
And I love the little nod to him grabbing the pie show tail.
Yeah.
That's good.
Because he lost one. That was a whole episode. They did that. That was like a whole 2-minute segment in one of the episodes. He's like, I need a new White Lotus tile.
I don't remember that.
I do.
I don't. No, I don't really remember that. Now, I'm very curious to see how they keep progressing. Like you said, what they stay faithful to, what they make their own. As we near the end of the first season, we can have a little discussion after we finish it in terms of the comparing what the contrast thing.
There is one thing I do want to see. Just last thing.
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna have the rhino lizards?
That's what I want to see. The ones at the Fire Nation. We see the chickens. We saw the chickens. Remember?
Yeah.
We've seen the chickens in the town.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna get to see the rhino.
I was actually wondering.
Also, in all the other whatever, I won't say it, but all the other stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
All the different animals, yeah. Now, honorable mention to, in this episode, Momo helping Sokka carry all the fruit. That was adorable. I
gotta order a Momo plushie.
I love it. I love it.
It's just every so often throw it at Mikey.
Yeah.
Hey, I love Momo. I just love how he's comedic relief, but also I'm pretty sure Momo and Appa are the only characters from the original TV show who still retain the same voice actor.
Well, that makes sense since no one else is being voiced except by the actors
we know of. But also, D. Bradley Baker is just a massive voice actor for TV shows. Obviously, as we watch Star Wars, he is the clones in Star Wars.
Gotcha.
So as I always reference, if you ever go back and look at some of the characters, especially Avatar characters, voice actors, for example, of Mark Hamill being the Fire Lord, is a big one. If you never knew that,
Luke Skywalker was Fire Lord Ozai.
Yeah, Mark Hamill.
Kind of wild.
Joker.
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill is the Fire Lord, and he does his little Joker voice kind of with the raspy, when he does it. But there's just so many voice actors in these shows that you go back and check, and you're just like, that's who that was, or that's who that was, and it's so.
I guess I just don't do that. I'm just like, wow, they're really good, and that's it. I'm not like I need to.
You recognize Matt Mercer when he pops up.
Yeah, well,
but. That's it. I'm like, wow, this guy's really familiar. You're really good.
Like, that's
the depth of my research.
The one thing you remember is this is a Nickelodeon show, so a lot of Nickelodeon legacy voice actors may appear in certain episodes of the original cartoon, and there may be homages to them to this, but big thing is this was a Nickelodeon show, and
Luke Skywalker is a Nickelodeon princess.
Yeah, technically. Well, Azula is technically a Nickelodeon princess.
What? There's no Nickelodeon princess.
I know,
it's Disney.
But I just I just can't wait to see how they progress and how they mature this story, because as obviously we know, it is a mature story that was told for kids and young adults.
It was a layered story that was good for children and the adults who would be watching it with their children.
And this feels like the reverse, a layered story that's good for adults but also children if they want to watch it. It's not too graphic, but there is
it's not graphic.
The big thing was in the original Avatar, the only character they ever really killed was one character on screen potentially, and it was very unclear, as they even make a joke of in the TV show. It was really unclear what happened. But in this TV show, we've already seen so many characters die, so they're already taking a darker theme to it. And I can't wait, because especially it's so interesting to see this darker theme with the actual characters being, Aang being 12, the actor, and Sokka Katara being, teenagers, and it actually is more visible with real life actors versus cartoons.
Yeah, that is the weirdest part to me.
Sokka,
they're young.
Yeah.
Other than Sokka's
they nailed the casting for him.
Yeah.
And we can talk about that all day, but I don't have anything else to add. Do you guys?
Nope. I think you said enough for all of us, Mikey.
Thank you for joining us to this. We're the 732 Review Crew. I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
This is Avatar Live Action Netflix. Now, if you do enjoy, make sure you do check out our Patreon, which does have full-length reactions available, as well as just comment, let us know your favorite part, something you're looking forward to, something you enjoyed, something you didn't enjoy if you didn't enjoy something. Otherwise, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Blizzard Rhinos.
Toodaloo.